Hi, this is Corey Erickson. I am your friendly librarian here at Robert Frost. The purpose of this little intro video is give you a little introduction to what the library is, materials and resources we have, along with um, letting you know how we are here to help you. Um, so the library is here at our school. Our collection is made up of a few different sections. We have the everybody section that's what we call our picture book section. We have our easy chapter books. They are marked with a red sticker right there. Those are the I Can Read books. We have what I call is the short chapter section. These books are marked with the yellow sticker. These are like that Branches series, really great for second graders as they are progressing beyond those I Can Read books. We have what is the playaway section with the purple sticker books. These are going to be These are the books that go with them. We have the playaways in the back office. Playaways are audio devices that play an audiobook of that book. So when kids check out the book, they get the audio piece that goes with it, and then they can listen and follow along with the text. Also available for teachers to check out if they would like to have one as a read aloud in their classroom. After that, it starts with our fiction section. These are just good old fashioned fiction books. I have them, all the books are in order by author's last name. The call number is going to be the first three letters, and then you just go through there. We do have flags around the library in different parts and sections if for us like a highlight of certain authors. We do have one shelf right here in the middle. It is our series and sets books. These are also fiction books. It's just there's so many of these books that they would take up multiple shelves. So we put them on here. Jake Maddox, Mythomania, I Survived, Land of Stories, any books by Rick Riordan, Harry Potter, How to Train Your Dragon, Goosebumps, and what else? The series and sets books are marked with an orange sticker. These next shelves that we have here in the middle on wheels are part of our Dewey Decimal System. The 900s are geography and biographies. The 600s and 700s and 800s are on these three. 600 is tech, 700 is the arts, and 800 is literature. 500 is going to be the math and sciences. That's going to be where you're going to find your animal books. 398.2, this is a special section. These are, I call the traditional literature section books. These are marked with an aqua sticker. And then we just have some other books that from our zeros, which is our generals, 100s, which is philosophy, 200s, which is religion, and 300s, which is social sciences, are going to be found on this beginning section right here. And as I had mentioned, the everybody section, these are our fiction book, or these are our picture books, and they are also organized by author's last name. The other section we have is the graphic novels. I start to let second grade check out graphic novels, sometime in February, for them to be able to get that. We have 3 book rooms. I'm not going to spend too much time in them, or all of them. I do want to show you a few pieces of them, though. Our book rooms are organized by DRA. I can't remember what DRA stands for. Directed Reading Activity. Sure, sounds great. They are organized by DRA, and then within that DRA, they are organized by title to make it easy to find materials. This first book room I'm in is DRA 1 through 20. The book room where it is dark, that is going to be 24 through 38 And then the farthest book room, which is over by the science lab, that will be 40 and above. Just it's it's books with multiple copies. So if you're going to be thinking about doing a book club, great option too. We also have our book room books that are maybe something you're going to be using with teaching. Just depending on what you need to do. We have one on U.S. symbols, famous people, holidays, a book that we specifically got for kindergarten, Touchstone books, books that fifth grade had wanted at one point, Native Americans, continents, China and Egypt, colonial and pioneers, extra social studies stuff, science, character count books, health, different ones on math, such as geometry, measuring, operations in algebra, and number sense. And then on the bottom shelf here, we have just more types of science books. In our other book room, which is right here where it is dark, this is where it's DRA 24 through 38. We also have our professional library. If there is a book that you need for a little professional growth that you're thinking about doing, we have lots of great ones here in our library. And we can also do interlibrary loans among schools. So we can also try to find you a copy of a book if need be. A teacher at one point had written a grant using fairy tales and STEM. So when you're doing fairy tales and if you'd like a fun activity to go with it, we do have these sets and puppets that go with it. We also have what is called the cue ball. This cue ball is a kind of a portable microphone, throwable microphone. A little bit to set up, but it is available to check out if you'd like to use that. The other area that we have in here are the Being a Reader sets. We have sets 1 through 12 available for checkout, and some word lists and such on the bottom right there too. All book room materials, so one's in that first room, that room, and the one on the way in. It is the responsibility of the teacher to check them out and check them back in and put them away. I will resend a video that shows you how to do that. You'd use this computer right here, and after you log in and get everything going, you just scan away. You don't need to take the scanner out. It'll sense when you have the barcode under, and it'll beep every single time. You just got to pay attention to what the screen has. And I do have instructions posted just to show you how all that works. Little P's and Q's for the library. With the change in our schedule and how we're doing things this year, we will have multiple classes in here sometimes. So my hope, I would still like to keep the library as an open place for students to come down and check out if they happen to finish a book. I know they're coming every 4 days, but if they want to come to the library and return a book or get a new one, or maybe they were gone on library day, I'd like to try to keep that open. I'd like to test and see if it works. My only request is that teachers do not send students prior to 10 a.m. Those first 2 periods of the day are when we have 2 classes in here at the same time, and I think it's going to just be a lot of work for Becky, myself, and Crystal Arntz, who's going to be our extra librarian, to work with the 50 kids and the multiple books getting checked in and checked out at that time. What else? Hearts. In a little bit, I will send a survey out, and when you have library day, you'll get a cart outside of your room. There's going to be 2 boxes or 3. The top boxes are the books that want to be returned. So if you tell the students, they put it on top to return, and then on the bottom if they want to renew it. Renew means to keep that book, and so you can continue having it checked out. Trying to think what else there is. Oh, with the increased kind of minutes in the schedule and the changes in the schedule, I would request that if you are in need of books, if you need us to pull some books such as wordless books or books about penguins, for example, that you try to give us at least a 2 days notice about that. Becky and I will work hard to try to get that done at the same time or the same day, but know that we have other responsibilities at the school too, and so sometimes having a 2-day buffer would be great to try to make sure that we can get to it at an appropriate time. So thank you for listening to the intro video. If you have any questions about anything, don't be afraid to email me or Becky. If you are requesting books or anything like that, like I had mentioned earlier, try to email both of us so that we can make it work. Excited for a brand new year. Welcome to 1920.